Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the AJW part number UX1 Jxx. So this is a shower rod bar, is what it is, a shower rod. And it's a UX1, and that tells us that it's going to be 1-inch diameter. It's a J because it refers to the flange type. So first on the bar, very simply, it's a piece of stainless steel, 1-inch diameter. Okay. Then the length. After the J will come 2 digits, the length. 84, 60, whatever the length is, that is expressed in inches. This client ordered, well, they ordered a 60-inch, but they actually ordered a 60-inch cut down to fit inside of a finished opening of 57 3/4. So with this vise that's here, I'm going to, when this video is finished, I'm going to cut that down to 57 5/8 because I have a 57 3/4 inch finished opening. Just enough room to slide in there, and everything would work out really great. But what makes this UX1 different from other UX1s, again, is the J. And you're going to get a couple of flanges. They're identical. These plates, these stainless plates, those are going to get mounted to the wall. So what I would do is I would locate my plate, mark the holes, prep the wall to whatever needed to happen in terms of an anchor. I would slide my 2 plates over the rod. Well, sorry, let's back up. Your escutcheon plate has to go over the rod first. Then your mounting plate. Okay, I would slide this way over so I can get access to the holes for the mounting plate. That's how I would attach it. Okay, so whether or not you cut it or we cut it, it comes back the same way. This client asked that we cut it for them, and we're happy to do so. There's a marginal upcharge for doing that because their handyman couldn't cut it, wouldn't cut it. The client didn't want to deal with cutting it. Great, no problem at all. The factory's not going to send them out. Well, they will, but the factory as a rule won't send them out pre-cut for a finished opening size. That's where we step in so that we get the longer length from the factory. We then bring it in and cut it down. So back to the J mounting flange. Overall diameter of the mounting plate cover, just heavy on 3-inch, about 3 1/16. Overall projection about 7/16, maybe 1/2 inch. This 60-inch weighs 2.3 pounds to give you an idea of the weight of the item. Let's switch to the screen view and take a closer look at some supporting documentation. Okay, so this is the item that we are here looking at. UX1 J 60-inch select length, standard length, or we will custom cut that length for you. Indicate here what your finished opening is, and then we're going to pre-fit that size down. So when the client told us 57 3/4, well, we're going to need a small amount of margin to fit that in. As we scroll down, shower curtain rod, surface mounted, 18 gauge stainless steel with a number 4 brushed finish. Again, 1-inch diameter. Custom lengths, we talk about that. Concealed mounting plate is 14 gauge stainless with 3 mounting points to secure to the mounting surface and 3 dimples that secure snap cover escutcheon. That's true. The sides of the escutcheon have dimples on them so that you can literally snap that over the mounting plate so it makes a tight fit over the mounting plate. 1-inch outside diameter again. So let's do this. Tech sheet, let's click on that. That's going to show us the J, the UX1, but it's a J mount. This shows us the mounting point. The product brochure, that's going to be a better document to look at in terms of show me the different flange types. Why pick the J? I don't know. Why not pick the K? Well, let's look at it. You have an A, B, C style, E style, J style, K style. Okay. The difference between J and K is easy. You're going to see the screws in this one. The J has concealed screws. The security style that's here, the E style, it's called the security shower, and it's literally installed with this area open this spring will retain the rod inside of the mounting flange. If a reasonable force is applied to the rod, as if someone were to put their hands on it and pull it down, it would come out of that mounting flange. It's meant to break away, so to speak. It's what's called ligature resistant. The C mount is a very nice option as well, in the sense that it is going to have a mounting flange, but that outside escutcheon is held on with set screws. Okay, putting you in a position of not having to peel that back off and away. The C is fairly common. The J, I would have to say, is less common. The B is incredibly common because it's less expensive, a thinner plate that is surface mounted, but the A is very common as well. That has a threaded disc on it that mounts to the wall, and then this collar is partially threaded, so that when you slide it partially over the ends of the rod and you bring that up into the space between the two mounting discs, you can then rotate your collar here and it will thread onto the mounting discs, keeping the shower rod in place. The A is my favorite because it's petite. You don't see any mounting points. It's kind of a mystery as to how it hangs there. Okay, talking about shower rods, obviously a support may be necessary. We don't sell them often, but we certainly do sell them. Curtains, and then hooks for curtains. Different sizes, a guideline in terms of how many hooks. These curved shower rods, you're going to see those in hotel rooms, hotel and motel rooms, when you have a compressed area. These are always nice, curved shower rods, always nice. If you're a user, if you've used a shower rod, it's really nice. It does give you noticeably more room. There's just no doubt. Now, back to the beginning of the product brochure, there are other hospitality products here, and that's what they call this section, hospitality products, meaning these items that are all in this catalog you will generally see supplied together. So if you're looking for shower rods, you might be looking for a towel shelf or a toilet paper ring or a holder or a paper, a tissue paper, facial tissue paper dispenser. Retractable clothesline, recessed soap dishes with and without a cloth bar. So all this kind of goes together. Now, the link here to the manufacturer's page, that's awfully handy because that will allow us to show you all of the AJW products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation that's here, as well as a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the most current product catalog. Other documents here are handy in the sense that the 2010 ADA Standards for Accessible Design link is here. This is the federal government publication that outlines, for instance, what height off the floor am I permitted to install a grab bar? That answer is here. We're going to talk about access to all components of a publicly accessible restroom. So that is all in this governing document. Also, I would point out in our industry of doors, frames, and hardware, thresholds are also mentioned in this document. So if you're wondering what the maximum height or the rate of rise and run, it's all documented in here as well. While it's a lot of information when you need a simple, to focus on a simple answer, we put it here because it's the governing document. So it's there for your review. The entire catalog is fun to be able to look at, to know what AJW does. Their grab bars, namely, are an area of, quite commonality. We sell their grab bars all the time. Soap dispensers, things of that nature. So I would review their catalog if you have any sort of occasional use for commercial restroom equipment. Let's wrap up this video on camera. Okay, in conclusion, this is a 1-inch shower rod is what it is with the J-style flange. If you have any questions on the UX1 J-style shower curtain rod or any other AJW product, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you. The hallmark of AJW is that they are, relatively prompt, reliable, predictable shipping lead times. all manufacturers seem to go through periods of maybe too much growth and not being able to keep up. Shifts in how robust the economy is working. The AJW product line you're going to find brings value, is what it is. A good quality product that will not be priced like everyone else. I would suggest that you take a look at their product line if you're looking at others and make a consideration, maybe order a sample of something as something that you can pose for field review, maybe to the designer, the architect, the specifier, etc. Again, any questions on the UX1 with a J flange or any other AJW product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. If you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please click subscribe as well, and even share the video with someone that you know. And if you have any questions for a future video, please send them our way and we will make every attempt to oblige. And thank you very much.